What's up, family? Let's talk about discipline. So, I'm reading this book right now called The Ruthless Elimination of Hurry. And there was a line in this book that really inspired me. It really opened me up to a new way of thinking in a lot of different areas. And that line is, "No, I can't yet, but I will." And there was a passage about discipline, and that line was in there. "No, I can't yet, but I will." And it really, really inspired me. It inspired me in a bunch of different areas of my life, some things that I cannot do yet, and just gave me this new perspective of being able to say, like, no, I can't play that song on guitar yet, but I will if I apply discipline. So let's talk about discipline and the power that it brings you, and also just the necessity to life that it is. But it also, discipline, understanding the concept of discipline really brings you a lot of internal drive. It helps you move when you understand the simplicity of discipline. When you understand that if I am disciplined to this specific thing for a long period of time, I will get this result. If I'm disciplined with working out 4 days a week for the next 2 years and eating clean, if I do that, I will get in great shape. It creates this very simple lens. Discipline, people who understand the concept of discipline can see paths of growth very clearly. People who don't understand the concept of discipline very well and who haven't experienced it, head knowledge versus experiencing the power of discipline are two different things. That's one thing. When you become disciplined and you commit to being disciplined with something, and discipline becomes a part of your identity, and you actually experience the simplicity and the power of it, then you understand discipline. Everybody can understand, yeah, if I'm disciplined to this specific thing for this long, I'll do this. But until you actually experience being disciplined with something and seeing the fruit of it, you don't really understand. However, people who understand the concept of discipline and how simple it is, like I said, they can see paths of growth really clearly. And the clearer I can see a path of growth, obviously the easier that path is going to be to take. And this just gave me a new way of thinking. I thought a lot about specifically guitar. Guitar is something I love. I play a lot of music. I write songs, but I'm not that good. I'm not good at guitar. I can play chords. I can freestyle on it. However, there is so much that I cannot do. And it's very easy to get discouraged and believe that I'm going to be where I'm at for forever. I'm never going to get better. I'm never going to develop. But when I just think about it through the lens of discipline, of like, okay, if I decide to commit to practicing 30 minutes a day for the next 2 years, for the next year, say, I will absolutely be able to do many things that I cannot do today. So it's, no, I can't yet, but I will. Begin inviting yourself, give yourself permission to think through some things in your life where it's like, I want to do that thing. No, I cannot do it yet, but I will, because I understand the power of discipline and I'm going to commit to discipline. Discipline helps you tap into, it's the only place we can really tap into our potential. It's absolutely necessary. It has a negative connotation, I feel. That word has just such a negative feel to it. People don't like the sound of discipline. However, it is the pathway to freedom. It's the pathway to your goals. It's the pathway to growth. And if you have a negative correlation, if you hear that word discipline and you feel some type of negative way, man, this is your invitation to change that and accept the beauty and the simplicity of discipline and begin practicing it. It's a skill that is developed through practice, through repetition, and it eventually becomes a part of your identity where you're like, yeah, I am a disciplined person. I know that if I commit to something, I will follow through with it. I will stay disciplined to that thing. I will do it on the days that I don't want to, because that's who I am. And whoever I believe that I am, whoever you believe that you are, is who you will be. So we need to practice discipline to the point where it becomes a part of who we are and it becomes a strength. So commit to some disciplines. If there's an area of your life where you're not content and you aren't happy with it, commit to a discipline. Maybe it's your relationship with God. Commit to the discipline of prayer every single day. See what happens. See what happens. I didn't believe that, how powerful prayer was in terms of connecting to God and building a relationship with God. But that discipline of prayer, and it's not some, when it comes to spirituality and faith, disciplines can very quickly become vanity. They can become legalism. They can become very religious. It's like, okay, I'm just praying to make sure that I'm good with God. That's not the case. When spiritual disciplines are a means to an end in themselves, that's very dangerous. However, when spiritual disciplines lead to the end, which is communion, awareness of God, fellowship with God, relationship with God, that's when it's healthy. Just a little rant, but if it's your relationship with God, commit to a discipline. Commit to the discipline of prayer every single day. Begin praying for your family, praying for your friends, praying for your relationship with God, praying about everything. He knows all your thoughts already. You might as well start praying and bringing them all before him. Tell him about every detail of your life, and the peace of God will come upon you. Discipline. Back to this. No, I can't yet, but I will. Find some things in your life where you can say that about, and then commit to the disciplines. Think through, what is the inputs that I need to do in order to get to the point where I can do this thing that I currently cannot do. And then commit, focus, starve out distractions, get off social media, spend the time, cut the time out to do those disciplines each day, and boom, you'll be there in due time. Hope that brings you some value. Hope that inspires you to get back on a path of discipline, because discipline equals freedom. I'm talking to myself a lot. Every time I make one of these videos, I am speaking to myself. I'm like looking at the camera, looking at the tiny reflection on the back of my phone of me, and just speaking to me, because I need to get back on a path of discipline in a lot of different areas of my life if I want to achieve some of these things I want to achieve. If I want to build what I want to build. If I want to become who I want to become, discipline is a must. Much love. If you enjoyed this, if it brought you some value, drop a comment. Let me know what you think. Like the video. Make sure to subscribe for more. Share it with a friend. Help me grow the channel. I want to get these videos out to more people that enjoy them and bring value to them. That's the mission of this channel. Every video I make, I want to see us be free, man. I want to see us thrive. We're designed to thrive. We're designed for joy. We're designed to live happy, healthy lives. And we live in an age of distraction, comparison, insecurity. Nobody's free, man. Everybody's trapped in their own perception cage. And let's get free. I love you.